Did you know that YouTube was originally designed as a dating site? Did you know that in the beginning, the only thing that Amazon was selling were books? And did you know in the last 10 years, Instagram has changed its logo 3 times? Change is okay. Change is natural. Change is growth. Hello and welcome. I'm Pachia and this is my channel where it is all about having a good time. Teaching, inspiring, motivating, entertaining. So if you are looking for a good time all the time, then consider subscribing. Are you afraid of change? Do you like things the way they are? How do you feel about change? Comments below. I could write an unnecessary book about change. It would be a very short book because there's good changes, there's bad changes, there's unnecessary changes, unwanted changes, annoying changes. There's all types of changes that happens in our lives. Sometimes we can control it, sometimes we can't. The fact is, change happens. Period. Take this setup, for example, of change. I cannot stick to a studio setup type thing. Like I had a blue backdrop that I was using for a minute, then I had a blue couch that I was using for another minute, but all these like little changes are happening because really I just get bored of the same setup. I know it's a me problem. You're not here because my setup is nice. You're here because I'm hopefully producing valuable content. Anyways, I feel like that's kind of off subject. If you're new here, that happens a lot. If you're not new here, then you're like, okay, there she goes again. I have a very finicky relationship with change. It's not that I like it or that I don't like it. I just crave it. Change is not good or bad. All it is and all it means is different. So is different good or bad? As Google defines different, different just means not the same as each other or one another. So what is so damn scary about change? Nothing. Because if you don't like something, change it, and you can keep changing it until you find something that you do like. And if that short time you like it, you don't want to change it, don't. But in a couple of years you're just like, oh, I hate it, change it again. Change isn't scary. It's an opportunity. It can be the fresh air. It can be the light. Heck, it can even be the answer. Would YouTube be just as successful if they kept the original idea as a dating site? Would Amazon be a $1 trillion company if they only sold books? Would Instagram be the second most popular app in the world if they kept the original logo? I don't know, but I know this. YouTube, Amazon, and Instagram all made changes. I have made so many changes in the last 18 months. I can say now those changes were exhilarating. I am here because of those changes. I used to be so afraid for things to be different, that I needed stability, that I needed comfort. But all those changes brought me here with you, and I'm grateful. You know, if I was on the top of Mount right now, I would scream on the top of my lungs, grateful, in that I am not afraid of change anymore. In fact, I welcome it and I embrace it, and I want more changes to happen. You know, like I'm not done changing. I'm not done things being different. I'm not done growing. Like, come on, change. You, me, we're gonna be friends, and I want that for you too. I want you to not be afraid of change. I want you to welcome change, to embrace change, to run with change, but most importantly, to have fun with change. What I have learned in the last 2 years more than anything is that being afraid of change and wanting stability and comfort, it creates a lot of blocks. It creates so much, not negative space, but closed-in space. Like, you're just not growing if you're not willing to have things be a little different. So if you are, you know, hesitant about things changing your life or not wanting to change things, play with it. You know, just say, change, you and me, we gonna be friends and we gonna have some fun.